as a business owner, it's important to understand why people get into captive insurance companies. In this video, we're going to cover some of the main reasons and main themes of the advantages of your own captive insurance company. I often start my interactions with clients by asking them, when is the last time an insurance company has paid out more in claims than you paid them in premiums? Now, if you can remember the last time an insurance company paid out more in claims than you paid them in premium, you're probably not an ideal candidate for a captive. But if you're like 99.9% of business owners, you cannot remember the last time an insurance company paid out more in claims than you paid them in premium. So if you fit in that category, I definitely say you need to keep watching, because a captive insurance company is probably an ideal solution for you. So why do people set up captive insurance companies? First of all, they want to control their costs over the short term, medium term, and long term. Traditional insurance companies, first and foremost, are stock companies. So they have to charge premiums and invest money for the benefit of the stockholders, not the policyholders. They need to generate a certain amount of profit. I don't begrudge people making a profit. But if you can create your own insurance company and you can lower your commission, lower the state taxes, control your own investments, set your own reserves, you will do a much better job long term than a large insurance company will. Secondly, they do it because they want to control their own claims. Controlling your own claims is vitally important to the success of your insurance program over a long period of time. Let me just use workers' comp. Workers' comp is about a 50% margin business. So if you paid $1 million in premium to an insurance company, they expect to pay out $500,000 in claims. So if you paid $1 million in premium for your workers' comp, the insurance company expects to pay out $500,000 in claims. If at the end of the year, they come back to you and they say, well, we've got bad news, your claims are $800,000. Well, they may have only paid out $100,000 in claims, but they get to set the reserves on claims higher. So they have the ability to capture that extra $300,000 each year over the next 3 years. So you will pay, by raising your experience mod, you'll pay an extra $100,000 a year each year for the next 3 years, regardless of whether or not they truly pay that money out at some point in the future. So by setting your own reserves and controlling your own claims, you can accumulate dollars, better for yourself. When you pay money to your own captive insurance company, you get to hold on to all that money yourself in the form of reserves. You will also get to invest that money and get the investment return over a long period of time. So even if you had normal claims, if you had that $500,000 in claims, by paying the $1 million to your own insurance company, you pay out $100,000 in claims. That $900,000 you get to keep in your own account inside the captive and earn all of those investment earnings every single year. And lastly, there's a concept of enterprise risk management. Every business has risk that isn't covered adequately in the traditional market. So by creating your own insurance company, you can now insure the risk that your unique business has inside of your own captive. Because traditional insurance from the traditional market is written for a broad base of businesses. It's not written specifically for your business. So they try to take this wide policy and shoehorn it in to fit you. It may not be the right fit. So a captive gives you the ability to create your own bespoke insurance program that covers your own specific, unique risk without having to pay for the wide risk of the general marketplace. So that was just a quick overview of some of the reasons why people set up their own captive insurance companies. I will tell you from experience, there are hundreds of other reasons why people set up their own insurance companies, but that was just some general, main themes as far as the value. At this point, I'd love for you to go to our website, riskmgmtadvisors.com. That's riskmgmtadvisors. If you go halfway down the page, you can click and download our ultimate guide to captive insurance companies. And that will give you in 16 pages a really good overview of the key information you need to make an educated decision on captive insurance companies. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on our next video.